All right, we are live. Well, we're not live. We are recording. This is Being in Las Vegas 2.0 with our guest, Eric Bromson. And I know I have not been here in a while. And that's because YouTube is great. YouTube is so helpful and transparent. Like, what was that? End of August when I got the copyright strike, and then I couldn't. Anyway, and then I got like a community strike. And I don't know if it's the community strike is because of the copyright, but I'll be darned if you can talk to anyone at YouTube. But YouTube is fantastic and totally transparent. Love it, love it. Love YouTube and their administration. Just anyway, I brought on Mr. Bromson. I've known you for too long, quite honestly.
Going on 15 years now, probably.
Yes, and we want everyone to know that you can meet Eric on February 19th from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. right here in Las Vegas. Mr. Bromson has ventured out on his own doing personal injury law and anything else?
No, just personal injury.
Just personal injury? Well, that's good. That's where the money is. Ask Mike Gravel. You ever heard of him?
I have not.
Me neither. I don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Never heard of him. But anyway, that is where the money is. So you are wise because criminal defense attorneys, we don't make anything. We are the poor white trash of the attorney world. And we have an example here today that has totally rocked our local Las Vegas community. We did have a prominent criminal defense attorney who was supplementing his income. This is what I'm saying. We have to do, So be sure to like and subscribe if, I can give you guys my Cash App or whatever. But yeah, we, us poor defense attorneys, we don't make the money. But in case you haven't heard, oh my goodness, this has rocked our little world. There is a gorilla pimp. Can you see that there? Oops, no, hang on. Let me. Gorilla pimp, prominent defense attorney forced clients into prostitution. Police say. I don't even know how you would start that. Like what leads you to that?
He's not a young guy. He was 62, so he's obviously been practicing for a long time.
He has been practicing for a long time. Let's see, here he is. Here's a photo here from last year. I mean, he's been on some prominent cases. This is from, 2014. He was in the paper there. Holy cow. So, I mean, this guy, yeah, he's been around. He was a former prosecutor. He worked for the public defenders after that. He's then been out on his own. And I'm really shocked because I'm not like, good friends with him. But if you see someone like every day, you see, sometimes say hi or you just see them doing their thing and you're not really, I don't know, you're not really expecting them to be arrested for pimping, pandering. What all did he get?
He allegedly also orchestrated a murder for hire plot, according to the arrest report.
I mean, this is really one of those, like, well, you think you know someone. So here it is. It says, here's the story from today from the Review Journal. It says, veteran Las Vegas defense attorney Gary Guyman, a former prosecutor who once faced a theft charge, was arrested Monday after police accused him of sex trafficking, plotting to have a woman killed, and attempting to intimidate a witness. So, we just had, when I was on here, a couple months ago, I was covering the Robert Tella's trial. Remember that? Our wonderful elected official that killed was found guilty of murdering the reporter who exposed his office and all the nonsense that was going on. And now, a prominent attorney.
Mr. Tellis was a Nevada attorney as well.
Yes, and so are you, and so am I. So let's yeah. This is not our proudest moment. It says, through the course of the investigation, detectives believe Guyman was using his position as a criminal defense attorney to victimize individuals of sex trafficking and prostitution, the Metropolitan Police Department said in a statement Monday. Guyman, 62, appeared in the Clark County Detention Center records on Monday morning, and court records indicate that he posted a cash bond later that day. Jail records show that the total bail amount was $93,000. Now, that was cash bond, that doesn't make sense, but I don't know. I guess he had $93,000 cash. Is that? Maybe I'm reading that wrong. But anyway, it looks like he's out on bond. Defense attorneys Louis Palazzo and Craig Hendricks say they were representing Guyman, but declined to comment on Monday. Clark County District Attorney Steve Wilson also declined to comment. Guyman, a member of the Nevada Bar since 1989, faces one count each of solicitation to commit murder, conspiracy to commit murder, sex trafficking of an adult, perjury, and coercion with force or threat of force, as well as 3 counts of bribing or intimidating a witness to influence testimony, and 3 counts of pandering, court records show. Is that all? And then get this. Oh, man. According to a 50-page Metropolitan Police Department arrest report, that thing has got to be thorough. A 50-page arrest report. I'm lucky if I get like 2 or 3 paragraphs on sometimes on like a felony domestic violence. It's like, yeah, no, he strangled her, and she had red marks on her neck, and he was charged with, felony count of domestic violence, strangulation. And that's like all I get. 50 pages, dude. According to a 50-page Metropolitan Police Department arrest record, authorities began investigating Guyman in November after receiving information that he was inducing and encouraging prostitution from females to provide sexual acts to him and his associates.
Must have been quite the party at his office.
Yeah, I guess now I'm happy to say, yeah, I'm not an associate, because he never included me in any of the fun. Yeah, investigators said they believe Guyman has nicknamed his prostitution ring the $100 Club. Oh man, I can't. Metro interviewed Guyman, and in January began monitoring his phone communications, the report shows. So, okay. If you're new to Viva Las Vegas 2.0, and this guy's he's been a prosecutor, he's been a public defender, he's private practice now, you never talk to the police. Just don't do it. I can't. So they interviewed him, and he spoke to the police back in January. Even and I say that, and I don't know, like if I was ever, confronted by the police, I don't know. I would like to think I would just say, no, I'm not going to say anything.
How many times you reckon you and Mr. Guyman have counseled your clients to not talk to the police?
Oh, gosh.
Every single time?
Yes, I can't count on my fingers and toes. It's more than that for sure. Like, or like when I read the books, it's like, why did you talk to the police? Why did you say anything? This is the only, your words here are the only thing that connects you. Ugh. But they interviewed him and he spoke to the police. So, I don't know. I need more context, I guess, before I really start banging on him. But, oh my goodness. The report alleged that in one call, Guyman said, I am not saying I have anything to do with this, but the only way to stop this girl is to kill her. I'm not saying that's the solution, or. Police said they believe that Guyman also threatened one of the victims with incarceration if she did not obey his demand. One person interviewed by authorities said she met Guyman in July when she had a criminal case and a family court case, according to the report. Guyman began representing her in August, and their relationship became romantic, the report said. Metro alleged that Guyman rented an apartment and bought a Range Rover for her. Oh my goodness. In October, police alleged that Guyman sent her messages demanding she send a video of her genitalia and stating, just became your expletive gorilla pimp for the next 12 months. Effective immediately, you will do what I tell you. You will date who I tell you to date. You will not break stride. You will march forward. The report said Guyman added, offer any resistance, and I just might smash your effing teeth out of your mouth. Don't worry, my father and brother will fix them when I have them get around to it, and I'll pay for that too, B. Oh my goodness. Guyman is also accused of attempting to pay a woman $1,000 a month so that she could withhold testimony in a family court case and prevent her from filing a complaint with the state bar, according to the report. The woman was a potential witness in a child homicide case in which the defendant, Christian Rubino, was accused of killing this woman's 1-year-old son. The report alleges that Guyman used threat, intimidation, and deception so that the woman would believe if she testified, she would be imprisoned for perjury and also face charges in the murder case. Police said Guyman denied wanting one of the women to be a prostitute and said in conversation, it's just a nightmare because it was all consensual, every bit of it, and now it's being flipped on its head. I can't. I can't. So this is, I don't know. We have a sort of little legal community here. In a police interview, Guyman also denied introducing his clients to his associates for sex acts, Metro said. He stated multiple times he's just trying to help the females out and would occasionally receive lap dances from them, according to the report. Oh, man. Prior controversy. This is not the first time Guyman has faced legal troubles. In 2009, he was caught on video stealing a necklace worth less than $300 from a gift shop mannequin at the Sundance Resort in Utah. Utah County attorneys charged him with one count of misdemeanor theft. He pleaded no contest to trespassing. In 2010, the Nevada Supreme Court told the state bar to determine what, if any, discipline Guyman would face for the Utah misdemeanor. The state bar ultimately did not discipline Guyman, said Danny Hogue, the bar's general counsel. Oh my goodness. And then, let's see. Yeah, so this is his, just skipping down. Do you remember all the county commission stuff and Michael Ghilardi and all that?
I don't.
Anyway, he was, this is probably like 20 years ago. He was charged with, he owned Cheetahs, Jaguars, a bunch of strip clubs, and was caught bribing county officials for, I think for zoning laws to get his clubs places and something else, and just, I don't know, just general. So he was involved in that. So it says, yeah, during the public corruption trial of former county commissioners Dario Herrera and Mary Kincaid Chauncey, Ghilardi testified that he purchased drinks and lap dances for Guyman and arranged for him to have sex with strippers. He alleged in return Guyman resolved speeding tickets, DUIs, and assault charges for club employees. Guyman previously said it was true that he was a Cheetahs regular and received lap dances, but he denied that Ghilardi paid for the lap dances, though he had sex at the club. For Michael Ghilardi to say that I paid for sexual favors is scoffable, Guyman said in a 2006 interview. I went to Cheetah's like any other citizen. Dude, that's over on like the old the super arterial. They're over on Desert Inn. It's I don't know what it is now. It's not. It's changed a bunch of times.
Desert Inn.
Yeah, at the yes, your
Oh,
office is on Desert Inn.
Desert Inn and Valley View over there.
Yes,
Whatever.
that
I
building.
don't think
I
it's
don't know what it is
but
now, or if it's even open. I think it's. I don't even think there's anything occupying it. But
I think it's a club. That was the last I like an actual real.
yeah, I think you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was a strip club, and it was in a couple of others. Let's see. Guyman said that he occasionally represented Gallardi's employees in traffic cases while working as a prosecutor, but did not help Gallardi resolve other criminal cases like DUI. Starting in about 2004, he worked as a Clark County public defender when he went into. Oh, yeah. So he says he was also forced out of the district attorney's office because of the allegations made by Gallardi. Starting in about 2004, he worked as a Clark County public defender, then went into private practice. His website claimed that he has the most jury acquittals and not guilty verdicts in the past decade in Southern Nevada. That wouldn't surprise me. He's like I said, he's highly regarded attorney. He says for more than 25 years, Gary has worked hard to develop. What is this? Oh, this is his website. Yeah, for more than 25 years, Gary has worked hard to develop not only a winning trial record, but also a strong rapport with local judges, prosecutors, and attorneys. Said a biography of him on the firm's website. Gary's experience, professionalism, and personal connections serve to benefit those who retain his services when they or their loved ones have been accused. Metro has asked anyone with information about Guyman's case or anyone who believes they've been a victim of Guyman, call detectives or Crime Stoppers. Can be contacted anonymously. 702-385-5555. So, there you go, man. How about that? Who knew?
Do you remember several years back there was a female attorney that was caught passing her
Yes.
client slash inmate telephone and all kinds of contraband like that?
Yes, it's on the channel. I was interviewed by was it Univision or Telemundo about that case. It's on my. I think I've got a clip of the news story in Spanish on the channel here. But yes, Alexis Plunkett was her name.
Correct. Yeah. Yep.
And she passed a. I know. Now we have to lock up our cell phones every time we go to the jail. If we have to do a contact visit, there's all these signs about what the penalties for passing. Yes, for passing a phone or any sort of it's a felony or anything like that. But this would not be complete. This is not Viva Las Vegas unless we play a game. And I have a case here where I have to defend a pimp, and I really don't like pimps. I've made my thoughts clear on that. Usually, I really don't like them as clients, generally speaking. But I had a case, and one of the one of the expert that the prosecutors had was this cop, and as part of his, when you are notified of an expert, they have to give you their curriculum vitae, and he was going to testify as an expert on like pimp, prostitute culture, right? And one of his things right here was this right here, that he saw this movie, which is horrible. It's called Pimps Up, Hose Down. I don't know if you can even see it. It's from the late 90s. And let me see if I can. You see that better now, maybe?
Yeah, I could. I mean, don't ask me to read any of that writing, but yeah, I could see
No, but it's like, this is like, but this website is from like straight back from the 90s. Like, I just, like, it's got Real Player. Can you see that? Like, it's been this movie that came out in like, the late 90s. This is like early website. This is like frozen in time, this website, but Yes, but this is one of the things that made this guy an expert was this. It was so because I was reading his CV and like that's his is that he watched the movie Pimps Up, Hose Down that makes him an expert. And so
You'd be happy to know that's on Amazon Prime if you were that interested in watching that documentary
well, there
series.
you go. All right, you can. Yeah, I found it. I think I found it on YouTube or something. I started watching it. And I got through a. I couldn't get through it all. It was so horrible and so like over the top. Like it's almost like a parody. But
It's also on Roku.
we're gonna play a game of Know Your Pimps. From Pimps Up, Hose Down, because you got to know your pimps. So, are you ready to play Pimps Up, Hose Down, or Know Your Pimps?
Let's
I'm
go.
going to show you a pimp, and you've got to tell me who it is. All right?
Let's go.
You think you're ready?
I think I'm gonna ace this exam. This
All
game.
right. Okay, well, let's see here. Okay, here's your first pimp. Okay, late 90s. Oh, there we go. Yes. Pimps Up, Hose Down. There we go. Who is this pimp?
Is that P. Diddy?
That's a good. That is a good guess. That is a good guess, but very timely too. Unlike me referencing a HBO video from 30 years ago.
Late 90s.
Yeah, here, but no, it is not.
Is that Don Magic Juan?
That is Bishop Don Magic Juan. It is. Wait, what, are you cheating? How did you know that? Do you
I
have?
know my pimps.
Uh-huh.
Council, I know my pimps.
Apparently you do. I don't know if I'm impressed or horrified. It's on the Pimps Up website here. It says legendary pimp turned preacher, author of From Pimp Stick to Pulpit. The bishop holds the distinction of winning the Mac of the Year 13 years in a row. So there you go. All right. And now see now I don't think you're cheating, but all right, we'll just go with it. All right, who is this pimp?
Is that Snoop Dogg?
It's not Snoop Dogg. I can see maybe how you could be fooled, but it's not.
Looks like Snoop Dogg. I don't know.
No,
No.
that is Snooki, aka Derek Avery. So this is before Jersey Shore. So sorry, Snooki from Jersey Shore. He had the name first. Okay.
The OG.
So
The OG.
yes, but things did not turn out so well for him. He was his name is Derek Avery. He yeah, Derek Avery, who insisted he was no pimp, just an actor playing one, admitted in federal court on Friday that he ran a complex, brutal prostitution ring selling the bodies of women and girls for more than a decade. And that was here in Las Vegas. Avery, 45, known as Pimp Snooki, this is from 2011, known as Pimp Snooki and other nicknames, is the highest profile in a string of sex trafficking defendants prosecuted by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Milwaukee. Avery earlier appeared in documentaries such as Pimps Up, Hose Down. Avery insisted it was all theater. Avery started prostituting women in 1997 in Milwaukee, sending them to Chicago and elsewhere. Later, he moved to Las Vegas, where he was arrested in the summer of 2009. So, I don't want to be accused of making this look glamorous. It did not end well for Pimp Snooki. So,
Did he meet his
you have been
demise at
warned.
a P. Diddy party?
Yeah, if P. Diddy didn't make it look, or Derek Avery or anyone else that's accused of this, yes, it doesn't always end well. All right, who is this pimp?
Oh, I don't know.
That is Mr. White Folks. Mr. White Folks. Come on, man. I'm disappointed you don't know your. It says, here's what his bio says on the website. At 14, he told his mother he wanted to be a pimp when he grew up, and since then he's worked hard to gain respect in the game. Now his name is well known and respected, except by you, but one of the few white pimps in the game, recipient of the 1998 Cross Country Mac Award of 1997. So, yeah, Mr. White Folks. You know? Anyway. All right, last one. Who is this pimp? You can see he is the author. I cut off the bottom there. The author of the 48 Laws of the Game, Pimpology.
That's definitely P. Diddy.
None other than Pimpin' Ken.
Oh, that's right. Pimping Ken.
Pimpin' Ken. So, and look, that is available. Just like you said, that's a Pimp Stuff Hose Down is available. You can buy Pimpology, the 48 Laws of the Game, on Amazon right now. It's available in several different formats. I get no commission, so I don't think I have any ulterior motives here. Remember, it doesn't end well for, for pimps. Just bear that in mind. That, well, the audiobook is, you get a free, if you get an Audible subscription, it's free. I mean, you get like a free trial or whatever.
I wonder if he narrates it, if Pimpin' Ken narrates the audiobook.
Yeah, the name's changed, but the game remains the same. So I don't know. I don't know if he is the maybe why don't you get an audiobook subscription and let us know. Or just buy the hardcover book and it'll be your own, it'll be your own voice in your own head speaking. So there you go. Yes, that is it. That is Know Your Pimps. You got, I was surprised. I was shocked you did know one. So that is a real feather in your pimp cap there. And so there we go. And don't forget, everybody, February 19th. Where? 6470 West Desert Inn Road in Las Vegas. Tacos and raffles. Oh, there it is right there. Is that your social media there?
Yeah.
What is that? At Bromson Law?
BromsonLaw.com. Yeah.
At Bromson Law. Or is this your at Bromson Law?
IG.
That's your IG there.
Correct.
So there you go. You are not at fault. In an accident, you need to call Mr. Bromson. Thank you for coming out and talking about the pimp game, man.
Thanks for having me. I'll be straight next time. I'll get all 4 of them. Sorry, I only got the 1 out of 4, but
all right. Well, it's okay. It's your first try, and everyone, once you'll have better time. Next time we might even go live. Then the pressure's on. But you might have help from the studio audience. Like if we have a live stream, a live chat, you can get help. So anyway, all right. Thank you, Mr. Bromson, for coming on, and we will bid a fond adieu to all those who are watching. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. All right. Goodbye.
Later.